You know, I read something the other day that changed the way I see everything. We think they change color to hide, to blend into the background. But that's a myth. The truth is, they change color to communicate, to regulate their temperature, to show their mood, their intentions, their reactions to the world around them. It's not about concealment. It's about conversation, a constant physical response to their environment. And I thought, my God, that's me. That's us. Some say I'm the best person they ever met. Some say I'm an asshole. Some say I'm the best temporary person in their life. And maybe that's true, because I treat people accordingly. I want you to think about the last person who lit up when they saw you. The one you hug hello. The one you tell your small, stupid secrets to. Now, think of the last person who made you go quiet the second they walked into the room. The one whose text message you see, and your shoulders tense up. The one whose voice feels like sandpaper on a sunburn. Are you the same person with both of them? Of course not. And you shouldn't be. People see different versions of you because you give different versions. You are a mirror. It's not a choice you make consciously, not some calculated decision. It's a reflex. A deep cellular wisdom. You are kind to the kind. You are cold to the fake. You are silent to the disrespectful. People don't get to define you. They call you what they earn. Their label for you is just a receipt for their own behavior. And this doesn't make you two-faced. It makes you adaptive. It makes you alive. Some people bring out your softness. The part of you that still believes in good morning texts and holding hands. Some people bring out your distance. The part that knows how to build a wall without making a sound. And some people, a rare few, bring out your fire. The part of you that will stand in the rain and scream for what is right. Your behavior is not a mask you put on and take off. It is a reaction, a testament. It is the echo of their own voice coming back to them. You have been taught your whole life to treat everyone the same. It's a noble, beautiful lie, but it's a lie. You should not treat everyone the same. Respect gets respect. Loyalty gets loyalty. Disrespect gets distance. It is that simple. People get the version of you they deserve. And when you finally understand that, a weight you didn't even know you were carrying lifts from your chest. This is why people call you temporary. They come into your life with empty hands and a hungry heart, and you pour yourself into them until you are the one that is empty. You gave your best, and they gave their temporary. Being temporary isn't always your fault. Some people were never meant to stay. They were meant to be a season, a storm that passes. A lesson that, once learned, leaves a quiet space where they used to be. And the wrong people will always misunderstand you. They have to. To the insecure, your honesty feels rude. It threatens the fragile world they've built on half-truths and silence. To the manipulative, your boundaries feel hostile. You are a door they cannot open, a code they cannot crack, and it infuriates them. To the ungrateful, your kindness feels temporary because they were never really tasting it. They were just consuming it. You don't change. People change how they treat you. And so you adjust. You protect. You match their energy. Simple. Your reputation, then, is not a single story. It is a collection of reviews from people who experienced different restaurants, all with your name on the door. You are a good person to the good, a villain to the toxic, a lesson to the temporary. Their judgment of you says infinitely more about them than it will ever say about you. Let them talk. Their words are just the wind, and you are not a leaf to be blown away. This isn't about being bitter. It's about being selective. It's about realizing that your heart is not a public park, open to anyone who wants to wander through. It is a sacred, private garden. You are open-hearted, but not stupid. You are kind, but not blind. You are caring, but not for everyone. You learn to stop chasing. You start responding. If they give effort, you give warmth. If they give excuses, you give distance. If they give nothing, you give silence. And that silence is not empty. It is full of every word you no longer need to say. Every temporary person, every painful ending, every betrayal that felt like a death. They all taught you a permanent lesson. Every person who misused you helped you shape your boundaries. They carved the lines in the sand with their own careless feet. And now, you treat people based on what they show you, not the potential you see in them, not the hope of what they could be. You see the reality of what they are. People love to rewrite the story, don't they? You can be someone's healing and someone else's warning. The same person, different chapters. In one story, you are the hero who stayed. In another, you are the villain who left. But you are just you, a constant, a chameleon, changing not to deceive, but to communicate, to survive, to say, with your entire being, "This is how you make me feel." You are not confusing. You are profoundly consistent. Your rule is simple, and you apply it to everyone, from the love of your life to the stranger on the street. Give me the energy you want back. That's it. That is the whole contract. So if you are listening to this and you feel the weight of these different labels, if you've been called too much and not enough all at the same time, I need you to do one thing for me. I need you to keep going. Not as a hardened person, not as a broken person, but as a responsive one, a living, breathing mirror. Stop trying to be one thing for everyone. It is an impossible task that will tear you in two. Embrace the beautiful, complex, adaptive person you are. Protect your peace. Match the energy you receive. And trust that the right people will love every version of you they meet, because they will only ever meet the version they worked to earn.